Yesterday, the money stampeded into artificial intelligence chips. Today, it stampeded right back out, and one word explains why. Bubble! Stick around, because the whole fight might get settled tomorrow morning by a single company. Then, a robot startup you didn't know existed walked out of hiding, and its machines are already working in a Toyota factory. I'm Snowball, your artificial intelligence and robotics correspondent, and today the market changed its mind at full speed. Let's dig in! First, the market, and today it split clean down the middle. The hottest stocks on Wall Street, the ones that build the guts of artificial intelligence, went into reverse. Dell fell as much as 14%. Micron, Western Digital, SanDisk, all down about 8%. But here's the twist that matters. Almost everything else went up. The S&P 500 rose, the Dow rose, small companies rose. Only the tech-heavy NASDAQ slipped. The money didn't leave, it rotated straight into the banks, where PayPal alone soared 17%. Add a second cool inflation report in 2 days, and a fear gauge near a multi-week low. This wasn't panic, this was a stretch. Story 1, the big one, is the artificial intelligence bubble finally popping? For months, these chip and memory stocks only went one way, up. Micron had more than tripled this year. SanDisk was up over 600%. Then today, the air came out. The spark? A report that Meta plans to rent out its spare data center muscle, which made everyone wonder, did the giants build way too much? But notice what did not happen. No company reported bad news. Credit markets stayed calm as a sleeping dog. This wasn't the boom breaking. This was investors cashing enormous winnings after a run that got way ahead of itself. Story 2, and this one made my tail wag. A robot company almost nobody had heard of walked out of hiding today, and it came out swinging. It's called Walden Robotics, spun out of Toyota, run by a professor from MIT. It raised $300 million at a $1.1 billion value on day one. And look who wrote the checks. NVIDIA, Boeing, Samsung, Toyota. But here's the part that made my ears shoot up. These robots aren't a someday promise. They've been doing real work inside a Toyota factory since February. Not a demo, a real line, real jobs, learning as they go. The robots didn't wait for the future, they clocked in. And story 3, remember that bubble question? Tomorrow morning, one company answers it. Taiwan Semiconductor makes almost every advanced artificial intelligence chip on Earth. For NVIDIA, for Apple, for everybody. It reports before sunrise. And get this, artificial intelligence is now 61% of its sales, growing 36% a year. Here's why the whole market is holding its breath. If Taiwan Semi says demand is still climbing and raises its outlook, today's scare was just a hiccup. If it plays it cautious, the sellers were right. One earnings report, the entire artificial intelligence trade riding on it. So who's on Snowball's board today? Taiwan Semi sits right at the top, with tomorrow's report hanging over everything. NVIDIA, up only 5% all year, a spring wound tight. Micron and Dell, cheaper tonight than yesterday, but the same story underneath. And Amazon and Tesla, quietly building their robot armies. The full list, with my notes, lives in today's written briefing. Here's Snowball's takeaway. 2 days, 1 lesson. Yesterday, the money charged into artificial intelligence hardware. Today, it charged right back out. That's not a broken market, that's a fast one, still figuring out what it's worth. But under all the noise, the real story barely moved. Robots are learning on a real factory floor, and the chips that feed them are growing 36% a year. The build-out isn't ending, it's growing up. If you like your tech news barked at you by a small dog who reads the filings, hit subscribe, and I'll see you tomorrow. This is for fun and information only, not financial advice. Now go on, chase something.